Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Remy actually Nick and Brooke's son? Imply that Remy Price may not be who people believe him to be. Remy arrived on the scene, hiding Luna and stalking Electra Forrester. Since repairing Bill Spencer's air conditioner, Remy has essentially vanished from sight and communication. Is there an explanation for this, as well as the fact that Nick and Brooke Logan's son isn't even mentioned in the soap opera? Let's discuss the plot when you finish reading. When Jack Wagner returns as Nick in Call the Heart. The man is the half-brother of Rich Forrester. When Nick was last seen, he was with Brooke, helping her deal with her heartbreak. Remarkably, Nick has returned, and Brooke is grieving once more. Fans are aware of the contentious and intricate plotline involving Jack's presence in Brooke and Taylor Hayes. It's strange that neither Brooke nor Taylor have brought up little Jack in years. It seems as though the soap opera has simply deleted that chapter, as though he doesn't even exist. It would be preferable to mention that the boy passed away or is enrolled in boarding school than to act as though he doesn't exist. Fans know, fans remember. Little Jack left with Nick the last time we saw him. So why hasn't he been brought up? Although several fans believed Nick may take Jack to Los Angeles, Casey, the supervising producer, stated that the son would not be going back with the father. But it doesn't mean Jack isn't on the canvas somewhere else. Casey did say that Nick's visit will include a reference to Jack. Now let's see where this plot might lead. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Remy might be little Jack. Maybe Jack was a problematic child from the beginning. Perhaps this explains why neither Taylor nor Brooke ever bring up Jack, or anybody else for that matter. Maybe he was always gloomy and headed in a horrible direction. But what if Remy is actually the kid of Nick and Brooke, given his continued presence in Los Angeles? Because Thomas Forrester was problematic, Brooke would constantly pick on Ridge. What would happen then if Brooke had a son who was also troubled? It would undoubtedly heighten the eeriness of Remy's fixation and manipulated images of Electra. But since the soap opera has already blurred those barriers, it might happen again. What does it imply for everyone on the canvas if Remy is Jack? Liam and Bill's confrontation, Luna versus Steffi, and Hope desperate fans may anticipate Hope Logan's desperation to save Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, next week. Bill Spencer looks at his son. Additionally, Luna shocks John Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Liam will find out next week that Hope is already aware of the truth about his brain tumor. Unless it was on his terms, Liam didn't want anyone to know. Although Steffi realized it wasn't ethical to keep Hope in the dark, she nevertheless consented to keep the secret. They both had kids with Liam after all. Liam must be unhappy when he finds out what she did because Steffi is reassured by Finn and Taylor Hayes at the conclusion of the week. Liam needs to realize how miserable Steffi was to keep this a secret, even from her adversary. Liam will receive a reminder next week. Hope's strong belief and capacity to fight for the future will be the subject of that reminder. Given that her collection is titled Hope for the Future, that is an intriguing line of expression. Perhaps it contains a hint. Hope will continue to cling to Liam in the hopes of a miracle. As he considers losing Beth and Kelly Spencer, Liam will also experience some grief. Liam will wait for his dad over at Il Giardino. Bill accepted Liam's request to meet via text message. Even though Liam may initially try to be calm, Bill will be able to sense that something is off. Liam will eventually have to inform him that he is dying. According to next week's spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will go up to Finn once more. When Steffi wasn't present, fans saw Luna walk into the Cliff home and approach Finn. But Steffi is also present, and Luna has another meeting with Finn. Steffi will probably turn down Luna's impassioned appeal. Liam is the one thing that could make her reconsider. Additionally, fans can anticipate Carter telling Brooke Logan that he still desires Hope's return. Daphne Rose coerces Carter into moving on with her the following day. Carter, who now regrets the takeover, still hopes for a bright future while Liam refuses to accept his death. As Rich received a reminder of his history with Brooke, Steffi informed Liam that he was dying. When Steffi informs Liam that he is dying at the Cliff home, Liam stammers and giggles. She is aware that although it looks impossible, it is true. She claims he has an inoperable lump on his brain, but he claims he is a bit young. She believes she should break the news to him. Liam furrows his brow, unsure of how to respond. He remarks, "I suppose we're all dying." She doesn't mean that. She's saying that he's dying now. He snorts and claims he is not dying. Doctors can accomplish anything in the 21st century. "I can't be dying," he says. He has daughters. Nothing matters more to him than them since they are all he has. This is unfair. He works out and eats well. He cannot be dying. Kelly is impressed that she's getting tucked in twice tonight in her room. Finn apologizes for missing the dance. Her dad, she claims, made up for it. He is the greatest. Finn reassures her that a father's and daughter's bond endures no matter what. For the rest of her life, Finn is certain she will remember tonight, even after she becomes a grandmother. Although Kelly is aware that she will become a grandmother in the future, she is somewhat relieved that she was unable to attend the dance. This was superior. She feels really fortunate to have two fathers. Being her stepfather is an honor, Finn assures her. Given how exceptional her father is, he could never take his position. There is an inoperable bulk, according to Finn. No actual treatment is available. All they can do is delay his death. Steffi assures him that he won't be by himself. Liam assures them that nobody can be aware of this. He cannot pass away at this time. He believes that a force greater than science or medicine will save him from being torn from his girls. Sheila tries to lure Deacon upstairs after surprising him in the kitchen of Il Giardino. He must go to work. She assumes that he is thinking about Hope. He does, as does the man who deceived her. Deacon gripes about Carter disappointing Hope. He visits Carter with his fists. He informs his wife. He hoped he got the hint since he had that karate chop coming. That man shouldn't be around his daughter. Deacon finds it incomprehensible that his daughter never succeeds. Liam is the only one of her ex-boyfriends that he believes may bring her happiness. Sheila makes an attempt to grin. She can't understand this. Although he is aware that Liam is a waffler, he believes that he may have grown up. He confesses to bringing this up to Hope as he pours them wine. She finds it unbelievable that he took such action right after she and Carter broke up. All Deacon wants is for his daughter to be content. He tells her that he detests being apart from her, while they awkwardly discuss work. Although she values his efforts to defend them, he didn't stand up for them when it counted. Carter merely wants her to understand his perspective. What they had could be theirs again. She tells him that while she was merely attempting to support his dream, he let her down and caused her pain. They quarrel over his decision-making without seeking her input. She has begun to realize that she should never have consented to the takeover. He's happy she realizes they were mistaken. She mentions that they have many wonderful memories of Liam. Carter offers her the opportunity to create the future they had always imagined. That future with her is still something he desires. Liam's health issue. It all began when Liam and his father Bill got into a heated dispute. Regarding Bill's release and pardon of Luna Lisa Yamada, Liam snapped at him. For the benefit of his daughter, whom he shares with Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Bill took this action. He worried about their security and welfare. Bill, however, was not amenable to it. He used some offensive language which clearly had an impact on his son. Liam became lightheaded and fainted after Bill left. He struck his head on the coffee table as he collapsed. Fortunately, Steffi arrived just in time. She wanted to vent to Bill, so she showed up at his place. She contacted 911 as soon as she located Liam. Following the discovery of blood in Liam's brain and skull, he required immediate surgery. That's not all, though. Following a battery of testing, Liam was informed that he had an incurable and inoperable brain tumor. Liam is dying. He should return to the hospital, according to the physicians. However, he has been hesitant to return. Liam has been residing with Steffi and Finn instead. Naturally, he is in capable hands, but he needs constant attention. He certainly doesn't act like he cares for someone who is dying. However, Liam's concern for those around him is likely the reason behind this. He doesn't want to put anyone through his medical crisis, but if they don't find out what's wrong with him, he might cause them additional grief. Liam has stayed with Steffi, Finn, and Hope Annika Noel, rather than going to the hospital. He has been experiencing experiences that indicate his illness. In order for Liam to feel as comfortable as possible, he should be receiving the attention he needs. However, nobody can compel him to visit the hospital and receive the necessary care. This is a decision that only Liam can make. No matter what the physicians say, no one can legally force him.